everybody, welcome back to my channel. Guess what? We're gonna have some coffee today, and for the next week or so we're gonna do half and half with some of the sugar-free syrups that I have. I have so many sugar-free syrups. Last year, a little less than a year ago, Jim was really big into wanting to do some sugar-free syrups, so we got a whole bunch from Sam's Club online, and we just have so many. So I was like, let's just get some half and half. Stop spending money on the creamer. Let's get some half and half. We'll do ourselves. Today I have bourbon maple pecan, which actually is one that we've had for a very long time. Fortunately, they don't really seem to go bad. I got this one at TJ Maxx ages ago, when I first opened. So it's like years old, but it still tastes delicious. So cheers. I'm in a good mood. I'm having a good day, so good morning. I'm coming to you again in the afternoon. It's your morning, it's my afternoon. Another great day. We finished putting the boxes together. I shot some more of the video. Tomorrow we just have to shoot the end screen, which when we're going to put all of the crystals away. Basically, we're going to put the crystals in these boxes and the jars on the shelves. Tonight at 5:30-ish p.m. is the actual height of the full moon, even though it probably won't even be dark, really dark. But, you know, the full moon's a cycle. It's a 24-hour cycle. So tonight is the wolf moon, which Jim's so excited about. I know I've never really talked about this a lot on my channel, and I know that it's become like something that I've talked a little bit more about. I'm just going to put my earbud in. I forgot. Something that I talk a little more about lately, because I feel connected to the practice lately. Give me 1 second. Oh. Sorry. I just want to make sure I have the opportunity to just connecting an earbud is like a real thing, you know? There we go. I feel more connected to the practice lately, that I feel like I want to share with you. I think the more I learn about something, the more I want to teach it. Obviously, just teach what I learn. I'm not a master. I'm not anywhere near practiced enough to teach everything about a situation or a subject, this particular subject, but I'm just teaching you as I learn. And some things that I've had practice for a long time. And one of the things I said to Jim about the holistic, apothecary medicine lifestyle is that growing up Catholic is an advantage. Because it's very ritualistic, being a Catholic. There is a certain way to pray. There's a certain way to genuflect. There's certain times that you kneel, stand, sit. There's certain processes to, lighting an Advent wreath, for example, lighting an Advent candle, there's just certain things that we do that are very ritualistic. And the thing that I always loved about growing up Catholic is no matter what Catholic church I went to, I could still feel part of the ritual because it's all done the same. Like, if you're a Baptist or if you're a non-denominational Christian, you can go from church to church to church, and everything could be just different. The kind of communion yet you receive, some people use the little crackers, some people use little wafers, some people use pieces of broken matzah. But when you're a Catholic, you know what the host is going to be like. You know what the body of Christ is going to be like. You know what the homily is going to be different. However, the fact that the homily is coming, at a certain time in the Mass, that's the part that you can get used to. So I'm not saying that Catholicism is better than any other religion. Obviously, I don't necessarily feel that way. It's more about the way that we were raised just contributes to the ability to be ritualistic and things that are important. So a perfect example is there was a blood moon think it was in October, actually. Might have been before that. But in the holistic practice of nature medicine, let's just call it nature medicine. Some people call it Wicca, witchcraft. Some people just call it paganism. Some people call it all these different things, but we're just going to call it nature, like a naturecraft. So one of the things that's very powerful is the way that the energy of the planets and the closest body of the closest celestial body to us is the moon, and the way that the moon affects the earth and its tides and its weather systems, all of these things, obviously it's going to affect anything that's put out in it, and its light, and it's absorbed certain energy as well. There was a blood moon a while back, and we leave a jar of water out in the moon, and it becomes full moon water. But when there's certain times of the year where there's certain moon phases, like certain, and this goes back to like farming days. I mean, you know, the harvest moon, the wolf moon, the beaver moon, like all of these different times of the year. Buck moon was in July, I believe. These different times of the year, they don't represent wolves, but what it is like when that particular thing is prevalent in nature. So, you know, the buck moon in July is when the bucks actually start to like form their racks and shed their velvets or something like that along those lines. So it's actually correlation with nature. That's all. So anyway, tonight is the full moon. It's the wolf moon. And Jim has always felt very connected to wolves since he was little. You know, he's very connected to animals, and this one for us is just a little special. So we have out some things to be cleansed in the moonlight. Basically, just like saying a rosary or going to confession. It's very ritualistic what you can do. You know, anointing yourself with holy water. You know, holy water is only holy because of your power of belief. Poop. Oh, sorry. Holy water only becomes holy water because you believe it. It's just a priest, a man, essentially through the power of Christ, empowers water, and that's how it becomes holy water. And you can be anointed with it, but it's really about your belief in it. You know, the same thing with anointing oils. You know, it's funny because they talk about what is it? Essential oils, New Age, blah blah blah. But really, no. You know, the anointing oil, when you make your confirmation, you get anointed with oil. When you're baptized, you get anointed with oil. When you die, you get anointed with oil. Or when you're sick. Anointing of the sick is when you're sick. You don't have to be dying. But when you get your last rites and you're dying, you get anointed with oil again. So just, it's like, we talk about these things like you can imbue hate into anything. You can see something through hateful eyes and it will become evil and hateful. But you can also see it through positive, joyful eyes. So to me, this is just an extension of my practice growing up. When I was growing up, the Catholic Church was in a transition. It had just been a couple of decades since they actually started reading the Bible in the Catholic Church in English. It also was just on the tail end of, I was born 1 year after Woodstock in New York there. So it was like a whole different movement. It was like, you know, the war was going on. It was all about peace and love. And, you know, we didn't grow up in the same Catholic church that my parents grew up in or my mom grew up in. So things progressed, and things for us just seemed, to me, it just seemed like this was the thing to do. This was the right thing to do. This is the way we were taught to do it. But as I got older and I took on the role of finding my own way, I realized that the religion, the church part was not really the part that I was comfortable with. I love the church community, but the actual, like, you have to be in this building every Sunday from this to this and listen to this man every Sunday from this to this. Like, that part was the part that I really couldn't get behind. You know, I understand that is where faith comes in. So, like, I have cousins who totally 100% still believed till the day they died that that's what you need to do, and you need to go to church every Sunday, and if you can't get to church on Sunday, the priest needs to come to your house on Saturday. You know what I mean? Like, really, or Monday morning at the latest. Like, really believed that. And basically all of this stuff, all of this holistic natural medicine, all of this, what do you want to call it, Wicca or witchcraft, or do you want to call it paganism or naturalist, holistic, all of these things they only have power because you believe them. And why do you think, not you, but people who believe this way, this is the part I don't understand. Why do people who believe this way, that this is evil, why do you think that? I think about why you think that. Because somebody told you that? Like, is that why? Like, I had a discussion in the comments a while back when I first started with the crystals, that somebody was like, well, it's not in the Bible. And I was like, yeah, it's also not in the Bible that it's bad. It's also not in the Bible that you can't do it. That being said, we all know how I feel about the written word. And it's being taken in and out of context. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, we've talked about this at nauseum. So, I feel very grounded today. That's really what makes me feel really good. I feel really grounded. I feel really positive. Jim had a really good morning that ended up being a little bit of chaotic there in the middle of the day. And I basically just tried to help him. Like, look, go lay down. Start over. Close your eyes for 10 minutes. Set your alarm for 10 minutes. And then get up and start your day all over again. Come out and make an energy drink, or come out and make yourself something to eat. Come out and, do whatever thing you wanted to do next. There is no law that says once you're up, you have to be up. There's no law that says once your day starts chaotic, you have to continue in a chaotic method. You know that's not true. Like, me saying it to you like that, you realize that it's not true. So, yeah, you can have a bad day. Murphy's Law can be in effect. Everything that can go wrong will go wrong. But that doesn't mean your day is bad. I'm sorry, that was a really deep burp. I had my absolute favorite food today that I had in my house. And I might have had a little bit too much or eaten it a little too fast. That's really what it was. I didn't really have too much. I just ate it a little too fast. So it got me a little gassy. So I'm sorry about that. But sometimes when food's good, you're like, pop, 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 pop. It's a wolf moon. We gotta wolf all food down. Oh, you okay? What'd you say? Barely. We try to go through the door jam, not into it.
Who knows?
Every day could be something different, right? Is it easier to hold it that way than the other way, Mom?
Well, to get through the door and around this, it is.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. It seems like you would be narrower in the other direction.
Yeah, no. Get it around.
Gotcha. Okay. Anyway, I started to say today's a wolf moon, so that's why I had to wolf my food down, but I'm just kidding. Jim had 2 leftover Taco Bell tacos for brunch today, and he said he was going to have them, and he come over and he's like mixing stuff in a bowl. I'm like, what are you having? He's like, I took the tacos and I chopped them up and I put taco sauce on it. I was like, you go. Whatever works. We also got excited because the new Jurassic Park movie is on Prime. We didn't get to see it in the movie theater because of everything. And now it's on Prime and we're very excited for it. Probably going to watch it sometime tomorrow. When you guys are seeing this, it'll be Saturday. Lisa comes back on Saturday. We're going to finish the projects on Saturday. It's just a lot of happening, like good things, really good things happening. Today is also a little Christmas. It's the Epiphany. I had Jimmy put all the lights on for Christmas so that we can celebrate the coming of the wise men and bringing the gifts to Jesus. So if you have yet to give someone you love a gift, today might be the day, and you could just blame it on the Epiphany. I wasn't sure because you were lacking in hips. I wasn't sure if you, because that's why. It doesn't fit. Oh, because you go sideways?
I've been putting stuff on these little hips for a long,
Yeah,
long time.
I was going to say. So when you do it long ways, you turn sideways and get through doorways? Is that
I
it?
pivot it out this way or that way.
Oh, okay. I gotcha. Okay. You look so teeny that it looks like you would just fit right through the door with it sideways, you know?
I probably would.
But-
I think I have.
Yeah, but it's okay. I just don't want you to... Sorry about that. Yeah, so it's pretty exciting. We got a couple of good days ahead of us. Jim actually, for the first time since he started this new job, does not have 2 days off in a row. He had off yesterday. He has off tomorrow, but that's okay. Sometimes that's good. 2 days off in a row is good too, because you can feel rested and get your projects done. But it also, you seem to have a little bit more momentum to work at home when you don't have like 2 days off. You don't lose your momentum, I guess, on those days off. So I don't know that this is going to be a very long vlog. I wanted to talk to you about that. I have on my very super soft new witchy pants. No, not witchy. Moon and stars. Celestial. That's the word I was looking for. Celestial pants. I got these for Christmas, if you remember, and I wore 2 pairs. One was straight up black, and these ones, I shared a picture with Lisa, and I said, I'm ready for the full moon. And then this is the shirt that I got at Target. This is the one that's actually full size. I wore one of the crop tops to bed the other night, and oh, it's the perfect top. I know I bought them to wear with the coveralls, the overalls, but the fact that I have to wear a shirt over my sports bra to cover my shoulders so that the bandages stay in place, that was absolutely perfect because it just fit right below my breast line, and it held the bandages in place, but I still felt like not smothering in clothes, if that makes any sense. So that's all for now. We're just gonna do this quick vlog to say happy merry little Christmas and happy Epiphany Day, or Greek Christmas, or Magi Day, or Three Kings Day, whatever you call today. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope that you made it as blessed as you wanted it to be, and hopefully the full moon brings you a new refreshing month of January ahead. I love you. If nobody's told you today you're loved, please come by and hear how much I love you, because gosh, I love you guys very, very much, and I appreciate each and every one of you for all that you do, for being here for us as well. Okay? All right. And as always, you guys, take care. God bless. I'll see you next time. Bye. Tomorrow, main channel, Crafty. Yay.